This is Dwayne Smith, who is in court for the sentencing of Clifford Thomas. Clifford and his girlfriend were arrested for killing 3-year-old Jamila, the daughter of Dwayne Smith. In court, Dwayne approaches the stand to deliver his victim impact statement, but decided to make another kind of impact. You can see Clifford's girlfriend and mother of the child in tears. Eventually, the police separate the two men, and the session is rescheduled. Clifford and his girlfriend were later sentenced to up to 15 years in prison. This is 19-year-old Lindy Jones, who is facing charges for the murder in South Carolina. In August 2019, Lindy murdered 18-year-old Willie Antoine Fields. Following investigations, Lindy Jones and his younger brother, Deleon Jones, were arrested. Now in court, the mother of the victim, Angela Fields, has some words for Lindy.
Just want to let you know just what they took from me. They took away my only child. It's been so hard.
Her husband, Willie Clay Fields, was consoling, but suddenly he couldn't bear the pain anymore, and he... The officers eventually managed to separate him from Lindy. Eventually, Lindy was sentenced to 35 years in prison, and his brother, Deleon, received a 6-year sentence in juvenile prison. This is Tristian Lamoreaux, who is facing charges for first-degree murder in Utah. On August 23, 2009, Tristian shot his wife, 19-year-old Misty Lamoreaux, in their house. Tristian was eventually arrested. Now in court, Misty's brother, Jason Wilson, walks up to the podium to deliver a victim impact statement, but not before giving Tristian the death stare. While the magnitude of Tristian's crimes is daunting, his courtroom behavior will leave you in disbelief. While Jason tells the court how the murder has affected him, Tristian appears unconcerned, rocking back and forth in his chair. After a few minutes of addressing the judge, Jason turns his focus to his sister's killer. But Tristian's lack of remorse infuriated him, and he wanted to let him know how he felt. However, the deputies were at hand to counter any real damage. Following the chaos, the officers restored everything to order. Eventually, Tristian was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. This is Frank Deleon Jr., who's in court for the trial of 19-year-old Diamond Alvarez, who fatally shot their 16-year-old daughter 22 times. On January 11, 2023, Diamond was walking her dog when Frank fatally shot her. Police investigations revealed that the two had been in a relationship and were on the verge of a breakup. Frank was promptly arrested. If you thought Frank would show remorse for his crimes, be prepared for his jaw-dropping conduct during the proceedings. In court, Diamond's mother tells the man who had wickedly ended her daughter's life how she felt. As she was giving her statement, Frank smirked at her. Enraged, Diamond's mother went to confront him. But before she could make it to the smirking murderer, the situation escalated. Diamond's uncle jumped in from the gallery and attacked Frank. And Frank's mother rushed to his defense by attacking Diamond's mother, prompting Diamond's aunt to go after her. Eventually, the police were able to separate the two families. Following the brawl, Diamond's mother told the media,
"It was wrong of me. That was wrong of us because we're not monsters. But it's so much hate because I want my daughter back. And what he did it was horrible. Seeing my daughter there and looking at him that he did that and he's laughing in my face. It was very wrong and I'm so sorry for that."
In the end, Frank accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to 45 years in prison.